These Hot Idiots is a podcast featuring our hosts, two full-grown adult men. Together, they watch teen drama and young adult-oriented television shows one episode at a time. These Hot Idiots is a comedy podcast and isn't meant to be taken as real criticism. This podcast uses adult language. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to That's the Heist, the only podcast that covers episodes of Leverage, the TV series. Apparently, it's about heists. It's about heists.
It's a heist show. Yeah, okay.
No, it's not. It's not about Leverage.
No, we are not talking about Leverage. That does not qualify under the purview of These Hot Idiots.
No, it's too busy being a caper story.
It's a caper story. So, no, we are watching The Vampire Diaries. We are still in season 1. I'm Mega, here with Ash.
Previously on Trees and Fog.
Previously on Trees and Fog, we have now entered into season 1, episode 14, Fool Me Once.
Fool me once.
It's honestly, it's not a great title, but they do actually say it in the episode.
Also,
so
it's kind of the theme of the episode because a bunch of people fooled each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of deception going on.
Deception in the ranks.
Mm.
We're in bed. Whose bed? Elena's bed. Wait, this isn't Elena's bed. She's at a hotel. Ben's there at the hotel. Who is Ben? I don't know. She tries to escape. Ben's asleep.
But then he wakes up and Ben jump scare.
Ben jump scare. And then she tries to escape, and then he's like, "Hey, don't leave, eyes." That means
compelling eyes.
And then Elena's like, "All right, I'm leaving."
Yeah, no, she's like, "Okay, I won't." And then he turns around to get a blood soda from the fridge.
A bloda.
A bloda.
And then Elena runs out, and Anna shows up and shoves her.
And a jump scare.
It's like, Ben, are you fucking stupid?
Ben, the vervain. We've been over this.
You think the first thing that if you turn someone into a vampire is to do is just to go find a sheet of paper and just write down like really basic shit about being a vampire that you need to know?
No sun, no vervain.
No sun, no vervain, except sometimes when you can touch it, but sometimes you can't.
You know, stuff like that. You need blood.
You need blood. Don't have someone invite you to your house.
Make sure to be invited into houses, including your own for some reason. I don't get it either.
Elena is a hostage, and they kind of shove her into the bathroom, and Bonnie's also in that bathroom. She's just in a bathtub.
She's just thrown into the bathtub. And it's like, I get it. This is their hideout, their hotel hideout. Did they not have like a secondary place that they could store Bonnie?
I remember going to like a Comfort Inn a year or two ago. And I remember that when you rent a hotel room for two, they usually have like two bathrooms.
Even like not even like on the level of like they put them both in different bathrooms. Why is Bonnie in the same hotel room? Why'd you take them both to the same hotel?
They took them to the same hotel room and then are surprised to see them work together.
Like, yeah, what did you not have like a secondary hideout besides this Holiday Inn or whatever?
Damon's reading a book and Stefan's like, "I can't find Elena. Like, she went missing and I've been calling people. I've been calling everyone. No one's answering the fucking phone. I've been asking around.
I've been calling you.
I've been calling you." And Damon's just being a little bitch.
Damon's being a little bitch.
He's so mad about he got betrayed. And he's just like, "I don't care if Elena fucking dies."
Stefan betrayed him, and he is fed up with this world.
And he's like, "I'm sorry about the Catherine thing. I know I fucked up your whole life, but like, come on, man, just help me save Elena. I'll help you get Catherine." And Dave was like, I fucking hope she dies."
Nah.
I hope she dies in the wound.
No, it's not.
No. Elena.
Oh my God.
Elena wakes Bonnie up, and they immediately start conversing. And she turns on the sink to cover like them talking.
And I was like, would the turning on the sink, would the running the faucet trick work on a vampire super hearing? And then I had a moment where I was like, oh, I get it, running water, which is another weakness of vampires
that they don't do. Yeah.
that they don't do. So maybe I'm just imagining things.
And
But goddamn it, let me believe that the writers did that as a joke.
Ben kicks the door open and he grabs Elena and throws her out into the main like hotel room to talk with Anna.
Because he did not at all fall for the running water trick, I think.
No, I guess not. So
Hopefully. Ben is kind of stupid, though.
Ben is kind of stupid. Ben is very stupid. So they want to use Elena as a motivator of like, Bonnie knows how to open the door. So we could just threaten to kill Elena and then she'll do what we want.
Yeah, this is their leverage.
Leverage on USA Network or whatever.
USA Network, probably. Let's be honest, it was probably USA Network.
I don't know why, but I thought to myself when like Ben opened the door and heard the sink running, it's just like, are you guys seeing how hard you could pee?
How are you peeing in here? Oh, it was on TNT. Damn it.
Damn, it was on TNT. Sorry. I mistook my channels that no one watches.
Yeah.
But also
one
have
watched
wrestling.
TNT until
But also
Dynamite.
have wrestling on them conveniently.
No one watched TNT until Dynamite was
Yeah.
on there.
Tyler and Matt are
Shit.
talking about beer at the Mystic
Yeah.
Grill. And
Yeah, they're at the grill.
Jeremy's just-
There's gonna be a party.
Jeremy's like practicing rolling his eyes. Tyler just like, oh, you're a little bitch, Jeremy. Fuck you. And then Matt's just like, do you ever get bored of like existing as Tyler and being a little piece of shit?
And this constant fucking arguing with Jeremy.
Like, who the fuck cares about Jeremy?
Who cares? Yeah, they're setting up for like they're having a party at the cemetery hosted by Duke, who is a guy who is from Duke University and just goes by the name Duke.
He's
because
Duke
he's
from Duke University, and he buys beer for underage children to have parties at graveyards for some reason.
Yeah.
Caroline's at the grill. She talks to Matt about like the relationship, and if Stefan's been asking around like where the fuck's Elena, why didn't he ask Caroline?
I know she hasn't been around for an episode
But she
or two.
lives in town. She lives there.
She's Elena's friend.
She's literally like Elena's friend. Like you think he would ask her? He wouldn't know, but you think he would ask her.
I think yeah, he'd exhaust that option.
Caroline tried getting out of this relationship with Matt the hard way, and now she's going to try and do it a little bit of an easier way and just say, hey, if you don't want this relationship to work, just pull out this whistle and blow it, and then we're not in a relationship anymore.
Just let me know if you want out.
And he's like, haha, cool.
Like, yeah, sure.
Damon shows up to Bonnie's grandma's place. I don't remember her name.
I think she's just called Grams usually. Like, I'm sure she has.
Damon's just like, hey, have you seen Bonnie? I've been trying to...
Sheila.
I've been trying to find her. And then Sheila's just like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, 1. 2, she told me, like, everything you did to her. So just go fuck yourself, Damon. And Damon's
Get magicked.
And he's just like, you don't fuck with me. I will kill you. And then Sheila just, like, attacks his brain with magic.
She just she just get magic, Damon.
magic migraine. Let's see here. I feel like I'm going at a breakneck pace. It's not my intention.
This is also a pretty, like, whiplash episode.
A little bit. Sometimes I wonder if, I don't know if it feels more like a recap than a review. But yeah. I just sort of comment on things I find interesting as I go.
I mean, that's just how the style of podcasting works. Is we take people on the journey through this episode.
What if they already watched Vampire Diaries?
Then they're coming. They're going down a trip down memory lane or seeing a new perspective.
So
A very weird perspective where we rant about pizza vampires for like a good what, like 5 to 10 minutes.
So the appeal of this podcast is to people who haven't watched Vampire Diaries to experience Vampire Diaries without watching it, I guess. But if they did watch Vampire Diaries, they're just watching like two guys in their 30s talk about Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
I'm 30 now, hooray.
He's 30 now. He had his birthday a couple days ago.
Wish me happy birthday and that you're 30 and laugh at me.
laugh at Ash for being 30 in the comments.
You're 30. No. Yeah, we're not talking like just a couple of fucking cases of beer. We're talking kegs of beer for Duke.
Yeah, isn't it like 10 kegs at this
Yeah, like 10 5-gallon
party?
kegs at this graveyard party. Why is it always at a fucking graveyard?
Did we miss the scene of oh yeah, I think we should be at the next hotel moment.
Elena is talking to Anna about like Wait, I'm sorry, I'm lost. So I think Anna mentions that no one likes fucking Catherine. But
yeah,
because her mom Pearl's in the tomb, that's why she's trying to help Damon get to the tomb. So Anna takes Elena's phone and calls Stefan, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad to hear you. Are you okay?" And she just says, "Hey, I got Elena and Bonnie. Like, bring the fucking grimoire, and I'll give you fucking Elena back." And he's like, "I'll figure out how to get it. Like, I have it. I'll get it. Even though Damon has it, he doesn't have it." And he just immediately turns to Damon, and Damon's just like, "Yeah, fuck you." I hope you both like choke on it, fucker. Echo.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where the fuck we were again. 'Cause I got notes that do not seem to match, so I might be kind of lost.
I recap in chronological order.
Yeah, you recap in chronological order.
The main problem is they do this editing thing where like it's about it's weird. I would say it's 3 10-minute scenes, but they're cut into like 3-minute bits each, and they kind of like stitch them.
Yeah, it's a constant jump around.
Yeah, jump up, and get down.
Because I was trying to remember when we got to the point where Bonnie froze the water at
That's next.
at Ben. That's next. Okay.
So Anna's heading out to maintain her cover. And she tells Ben that, like, okay, so compulsion won't work on a fucking witch, and it won't work on a lady wearing Vervain. So if they try to escape, just fucking kill them. I don't know. Violence works.
Violence them if you have to.
Violence them if you have to. So Bonnie immediately, like, looks around, and Elena asks for, "Hey, I'm thirsty. Do you have a drink?" And then Ben does this weird thing. He's like, "I'll drink from your face."
I'll drink you.
I'll drink you. But then he points that there's like a little glass of water on the table.
Barely anything left in it.
There's barely any fucking water in there. And like Elena's taking a sip, and then Bonnie's just like, "Hey, I want some water."
There is not water enough to drink for two. I'll have a swig, and then there's some for you.
Yeah, that.
No one's gonna get that.
You
didn't even get that.
I don't know what that means.
That was from Timothy.
Oh.
Yeah, the cannibalism song.
The
and now you all
song.
get to learn that.
Timothy by the Carpenters? No.
The Buoys.
The Buoys?
Not the Carpenters. Holy shit, that would be weird. Somebody make that AI cover. The Buoys was Timothy by the Buoys. It's a song about cannibalism. Look it up.
Yeah, they're in a mine and they eat each other.
They eat a dude.
They eat a whole dude. So Bonnie grabs the water and throws it onto Ben's sleeve, and then uses her brain to set it on fucking fire.
She's magic fucking serial arsonist Bonnie Bennett at it again.
Bonnie tries to make a break for it, but Ben just like grabs. He grabs Elena, and she's like, "If you leave, I'm killing Elena." And then Bonnie's like, "Fine, I'll fucking lock the door. God damn it."
The fucking Stefan kicks the door open.
That's later.
Blast. Oh, that's later? Okay. Oh yeah, because we have the scene of Anna inviting Jeremy.
I'm telling you, Mega Fighter, they keep switching. I gotta.
I know my brain is not used to that somehow.
Jeremy is talking to Anna on the street, and Jeremy's like, "Hey, you want to date?" And it's like, she's just says like, "Oh, now you want to fucking date? All right, fine."
Yeah, now Hero of the Dens finally gets a clue over here.
Jeremy says that, you know, she's weird and she's cool and he likes her, and they're gonna have a party run by some douchebag with beer over by the cemetery that is convenient to you.
The cemetery where
she wanted to deny the invitation, but now that it's conveniently at the cemetery where like multiple attacks took place, that's fine. We can go party there.
Yeah, party at the cemetery where like a couple like maybe days, a week ago,
in the pilot,
a few weeks.
In the pilot, fucking Vicky got attacked there.
Oh shit, I forgot the cemetery was where Vicky got attacked.
Or around that area. Also... And then when fucking Vicky turned into a vampire, she attacked the people drinking soy sauce at the cemetery.
Yeah, the soy sauce stoners. Yeah,
the soy sauce stoners.
Why does anyone have a party at the cemetery?
Why does everyone go to this fucking cemetery? It's a terrible idea.
This is a bad idea.
This is a terrible fucking idea.
This place has constantly been the site of several attacks by raccoons. And you guys keep going there.
That's what's wrong with you.
No, stop.
So Jeremy smiles and he does an awkward laugh and he leaves. Damon shows up on the park bench that she's sitting on, and they start talking about like helping each other again. And she's like, you know, tonight we're gonna go to the tomb and we're gonna release Catherine and my mom. And he's like, I work alone, but you know, I'm cool. Like, I'm game with you.
Mm.
Ben is back to threatening people after they try to escape, and then Stefan just fucking pump kicks the door open.
He fucking kicks the door open, throws over the curtain, and Ben's like,
oh shit, it's hot.
Son.
Makes him hide like a little bitch.
And he, in the subsequent scene, after Stefan threatens him in this scene where he's like, yeah, when the sun goes down, you fucking get the hell out of Dodge.
I'll kill you.
I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you.
I'll do what you want. Pull the plug. I'll kill you.
Stefan's kind of awesome.
I think he's kind of a badass. I love this shit.
Kind of cool. I like him. He just kicked the door down and threatened this dude like no problem. He was no Edward Cullen. I gotta protect Bella. It's like, you motherfucker, you fucking kidnap Elena, I'll kill you.
You bitch ass bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Ben. You and your stupid fucking hoodie. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of spoons.
It's the Italian in him. He's just over it.
He's drawing on the power of his dad.
he's getting his Giuseppe on, and he's just like, get the fuck out of town, bitch. Go.
Get out of here, you cuck.
You little cuck. So, Bonnie and Elena go back to Grandma's house, and you know, Bonnie's just like, how the fuck did you find us? And then she's just like, Sheila's just like, oh, I have a find Bonnie spell. Well, she says it's trivial to find somebody. I have a spell to find people, but it's like, the find Bonnie spell.
It was a scrying spell to find Bonnie. I'm just thinking now of Ben when Ben is like so cowed at that point. Oh wait, that's later.
That's later.
Yeah. That's right.
You gotta take better notes.
I gotta take better notes. Also, I just keep thinking of the hotel and then other scenes in the hotel.
Yes.
They all merge in my brain.
At some point, Sheila did invite Stefan in.
Yes.
But she doesn't want to help
cool
Stefan more than she needs to because vampire. And then she mentions that, like, these damn vampires keep dragging witches into the business.
And the way she says it, you just think she's gonna say white people.
And these damn white people and their stupid ass romance. Fucking white.
Like, this is the energy of white people.
Goddamn white people.
That is the energy
Anna
there.
is back, and she is pissed because all the shit's open, and Ben's in a hoodie, and he's cowering between two beds. He's like, dude, Stefan came here. Stefan came here, and he took Elena.
He is sitting. He's like hiding halfway, like tucked under the bed, like a little kid in his hoodie.
Safe?
Oh no, Stefan.
He's being a little. He's being a little weenie.
He is a little weenie. Anna, you suck at turning dudes. You picked.
She sucks at turning vampires. This guy sucks. He's a little bitch.
Like, Noah was a complete dumbass, and this guy's a weenie.
Human blood drinking vampires are stronger, but fucking Stefan of all people scared the shit out of him.
Fucking wrecked his ass, and is gonna do it again later.
Wrecked his whole ass.
His whole ass.
So back at the Salvatore house, Damon's still mad. Oh yeah, I forgot. Anna also says that she's gonna intercept Damon as he's getting Catherine out of the tomb to get her mom out too. That's the new plan. So Elena's now at the Salvatore house, I believe, and she's wearing like a weird pilot jacket. I don't know where she got that. She wasn't wearing it at the hotel.
I think, is it Stefan's jacket?
It might be, but it looked like it was her size, unless Stefan's got little woman arms.
That doesn't sound right.
No,
he's a broad-shouldered fella. I think that's.
No, I don't. I feel like it would be a bigger coat if it was his coat, but she was wearing. Yeah, it was like slim-waisted. Like, I don't think he would wear that.
So that's weird. So did she stop to get a pilot jacket?
Hold on, I gotta get a pilot's jacket before I speak to Damon. Elena's sorry that she betrayed Damon, but she was desperate and wanted to make sure that like everyone was safe and that she can like make sure Bonnie's safe too. But she promises that she and Bonnie will help get Catherine back, and they agreed on it. And Damon's like, I don't believe you. So she takes off her vervain necklace and sets it on the floor. And she's just like, all right, fucking fine. Compel me. See if I'm telling the truth. And my brain was like, he just compels her and just goes, kill yourself.
Oh my God.
Breaks her own neck or something.
Yeah, just completely shuts that down entirely. It'd be fucked up.
It'd be really fucked up, but it's also theoretically possible.
It's theoretically a possibility he could go for.
What's really weird is Damon trusts her to the point that he doesn't compel her, and he just grabs her vervain necklace and puts it back on her neck, which I didn't know he could do because he's a vampire.
I didn't know you could touch that. I thought it
was like a no touchy kind of thing, but apparently it is a yes touchy.
You can touch it, but you can't. Once it's on them, you can't do things that I don't know, man.
He said that he didn't compel her when they went to Georgia that one time because he wanted to know if she just liked hanging out with him, and
she was having fun,
and if she was having a good time, and she did have a good time. So then we cut to the graveyard party. Everyone's having so much fun at the graveyard. I've never heard of a fucking party taking place in a graveyard. What the fuck?
What? I don't know. It seems like a thing that only happens in horror movies and horror shows.
Why is this their go-to? This is a terrible place to hang out. Everyone's dead.
People keep getting attacked at this graveyard by raccoons.
Why not go to a pier or if you don't want to get in trouble, an abandoned lumber mill or something, right? For some reason I thought in the first episode they were at an abandoned lumber mill. I didn't think they were at the fucking graveyard.
Was it really at the graveyard, or was it at the abandoned lumber mill? You could be right either way.
I don't know.
Maybe it was. I don't know. We'll have to double check, but it might have been at a lumber mill.
Caroline and Matt talk to Damon, and Caroline grabs Matt's hand while he's talking to Damon.
We gotta ask Rob where there is the party in Virginia.
But Damon's being a meanie, and he grabs Elena's hand and just, drags her off, and she's like, I'm not talking to either of you. Stefan's getting ready to do some vampire killing. He's got gasoline. Apparently, he's got a couple of things more than gasoline. We'll get to that.
But we will get to that. Oh, we will get to
It feels
that.
like we're toward the end of the episode, but this is like the halfway mark.
No, we're at the halfway mark.
It's just a lot of shit happens at the graveyard.
It's a lot of shit happens at the graveyard, yeah.
So they're all underage drinking, and Tyler just walks up to Jeremy and just like, hey, you got a weed?
Yeah, Tyler's suddenly asking him, hey, you got a weed? But it's like, nah, dude, all I got is Tylenol.
All I got,
Hey,
all I got is
Tylenol, Tyler.
Tylenol, hey.
He doesn't say that, but yeah, he's wondering why are you talking to me? Why are you trying to act all
Well, I was
friendly
gonna say,
with
why
me,
is he
even though-
he tried to moralize it a little bit. It's like, oh, you ain't getting my drugs. You're not a good enough person. And then Jeremy's like, or Tyler's like, fuck you. You're boring. You suck. You're not fun. I hate you.
Why are you trying to hang out with Jeremy, the guy you fucking were in a stupid love triangle with?
Yeah,
With
and
a girl
your,
that's
and
no
your
longer
pervert
there.
dad wanted to watch you get into a fist fight with him.
Right? Yes, your dad decided to make it not weird at all by trying to get you two to fight in the school parking lot.
Take your shirts off. Fight each other.
Come on!
I want to watch. The funniest
Shit,
part
it's
is
not
like,
raining. Hold on, I gotta get a sprinkler.
the funny part is Tyler calls him a fucking loser, and just Jeremy has no comeback at all.
He's just like, whatever.
Fine, because I'm
I
a
imagine-
loser. And
I imagine he had no comeback because he was so confused.
So they're at the so Bonnie and gang are at the tomb, and they're like chanting. Actually, they're not chanting. They're like
They're
fucking.
They're digging up the tomb.
And then they like ignite these torches and have a water bottle, and like Sheila's just like, water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony, and then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them, but when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years have passed, and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world. So,
I did not want to stop you.
So-
I knew you had to get the whole preamble.
I'm sorry.
I had to.
So yeah, they're chanting, they're doing witchy stuff in a circle. I don't know what the elements have to do with it. It never fucking comes up again. It's just like, it's fire. The four elements, fire, and like a fourth
More
fire.
fire.
Four fires. And a bottle of water, which never comes up. It's just Bonnie's holding a bottle of water.
Fire seems like the most effective element to deal with vampires. I don't think you can do shit with water, air, or earth on them.
So they're saying they're like chanting the opening to the fucking Undertaker's ministry theme as
Timberlake. We don't know what language they're chanting in. If anyone can tell
like
us,
one of them is like, is that Latin? And then Stefan's like, I don't think that's Latin.
why would it be Latin? Why is Latin the go-to for magic these days?
Anna hangs out with Jeremy for a bit, and they kind of chat. She's playing along with like them staying together as a couple, but also says that she's moving out with her mom. And Jeremy gets awkward and just goes, shit, I'm sorry, fuck. And then they and then they kiss each other again. And then she gets like weird vibes because for some reason kissing people makes her a vampire.
She gets weirdly like bloodthirsty when she kisses Jeremy.
Jeremy's like, what the
Mainly.
fuck? What's wrong with your face? And then Ben shows up and knocks him the fuck out.
Just cold cocks him with like a bat.
And it's like,
And
oh, you hit him way too hard. And Ben's like, I mean, he's got Tylenol. It's fine.
God, Advil, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. What's the
Hey.
problem?
It's just Jeremy.
Tyler shows up to grab Matt's beer and drink it. And then asks if he wants to break it off with Caroline because he liked it when him and Matt were, like, didn't have girlfriends.
Thankfully, nobody at this party shotgunning, so Rob doesn't have to get upset about it.
The witches are chanting Asai Timbale, and it causes the tomb to open with like a creak.
Yeah.
Damon wants to take Elena into the chamber so that the Bennetts won't kill him while he's in there, and Elena explains that to them. It's like, I mean, you can just close the door while he's in there, and he doesn't want that to happen, so I'm kind of insurance for that.
Mm.
And they're like, fine, we won't trap him in there. Wink,
But as
wink.
it turns out, they're totally gonna trap him in
They're
there.
totally gonna fucking trap him in there. So, Damon... So Stefan's outside getting ready to set people on fire. And Ben shows up and he's just like, hey, Stefan, what's up? Stefan's like, I
got Jeremy.
I thought I told you to get, boy.
I told you to leave.
I told
Be
you
gone.
to leave. Be gone, thought.
Be gone, cuck.
Be gone, cucker. Elena and, like, Damon are walking through the tomb, and Elena can't hold a flashlight for shit.
No, we can't see shit for these tomb scenes.
We can't see shit, and also Elena sucks at holding flashlights. Anna shows up, and Bonnie and her grandma talk to her, and then she's like, I'm here for my mom.
She's here for my mom.
Sheila just lets her walk by, and Bonnie's like, what the fuck?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. I'm going to trap him in there. And she's like, what?
Yeah, but Elena, it's like, nah, she'll be fine. She's not a vampire.
That I know about.
I know about.
So Ben attacks Stefan, and Stefan just hits him with the fucking lariat.
He fucking axe bombers him. He does a full flip because Ben's like trying to taunt him like,
Ben's like, I'm stronger than you because you don't.
I'm stronger than you because you don't feed on human blood.
Yeah, but get this lariat
axe
fucker.
bomber. He just gets axe bombered immediately.
Axe bomber.
Axe bomber. And then before we can even process that fully,
Stefan has a fucking flamethrower.
Stefan has a flamethrower and just lights Ben's ass on fire.
He lights Ben's whole ass on fire before, like,
whole ass.
And he is just like, ah!
Ah! Ah! It is amazing.
That was like, should have left town, bitch.
You should have left town. It's like, holy shit, why is Stefan awesome?
Stefan so fucking awesome? I love it.
He's so great. There's no wishy-washy shit with him. If you threaten Elena, he will light your ass on fire with his own flamethrower.
Fucking, like, Edward and his vagueness and, like, kind of wanting to protect Elena, but not kind of wanting to protect Bella, but not put her in danger. And Stefan's over here being like, I'm gonna light this bitch on fucking fire.
He's going up.
Stefan, get the flaming weapon.
That's how they do it in Virginia, I guess.
That's how they do it in fucking Virginia. I'm telling you, man, nothing's strong against fire.
Everything is weak to fire.
So they're like looking through Elena and Damon are looking through the tomb, and they find dead bodies, including Papa Emeritus from Ghost.
Papa Emeritus.
He looks so much like fucking Papa Emeritus. It's so weird. Because like the guy, Tobias Forge, he wears like a big rubber mask, and it looks exactly like this. Sheila explains that the seal, just because the door opened doesn't mean the seal isn't working, and like it'll let vampires in, but like one of those like little rat traps you can get at Walmart, they don't let them out. Stefan walks in and he realizes, so you're saying that like Damon can just get trapped in here, like if you know, but Elena will get out, but like Damon's trapped.
But there's still, of course, the element of is Elena completely without Damon's blood in her system?
Yeah, because if like Anna kills her, then fucking
she's a vampire and she's locked in there,
which is interesting. Then we get an action scene while we can't see fucking shit.
Yeah, we can't see anything going on here.
Elena gets attacked by Anna and screams, so Stefan runs in. Bonnie's like, but Stefan's like trapped there. Or now he's going to be trapped in there. Sheila tells her that, like, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, whatever.
He chose that.
Vampires. Who cares?
Gotta stop these white people.
Stop these white people.
So I think Anna, like, cuts Elena's wrist and, like, feeds it to Pearl's body.
Yeah, it gives her blood through her body, I guess, because I guess they absorb the blood through the skin when they can't drink because they're fucking desiccated as fuck.
So that happens. Pearl starts waking up and Anna starts talking to her. Elena and Stefan, like, run out, but Stefan can't escape. So he does this, like, little cheeky lean through the door because that's the best he could do. And he's like, I'm stuck.
Can't get it out because of the seal.
And Elena's like, why the fuck did you come in? And he's like, I came to save you.
Save you. That's why. And
Damon is
Bonnie
very
and...
upset because he just found out that Catherine isn't even in the fucking tomb.
Catherine's not there.
He
got
he got a blood bag for all this, and he gets so mad and he screams and he throws the blood bag against the wall. We kind of get tension because the witch juju's wearing off, but, like, Sheila keeps telling Bonnie, you gotta hold the spell. Hold the spell.
Because they're lowering they're trying to
lower the spell and then raise it again to get Stefan out of there.
Stefan and Elena out. Yeah, Stefan out mainly. Damon can just stay in there, but I guess Damon manages to get out in time as well.
Well, Elena tells Damon to please get the fuck out, and he's still upset about, like, Catherine, and he kind of goes with her because looks like Catherine. So
looks like Catherine. Also, just like he likes her, I guess.
He kind of likes her. Everyone makes it out, and the door seals shut after, like, the spell barely hangs on. Back at the party at the graveyard, a guy got lit on fire, and no one cared.
At this point, everyone's just kind of used to bad things happening at the cemetery, but they'll still party at it.
We'll party next week there too.
Jesus Christ, I don't understand. Why would you party at a cemetery?
Matt and Caroline are resolute to not break things off, and they're about to kiss. But then we cut back to Elena and the gang escaping. Jeremy's okay.
Yeah.
Damon is not having a good time, and he's about to cry, so Elena hugs him, and Stefan just sort of looks at him kind of weird. So then Grandma Bennett comes home, and she's really tired.
Grams is all tired and probably just thinking, man, I just want a margarita right now.
Bonnie, go get your grandma some margaritas. She's going to need...
Get me some tequila.
I got to watch some Columbo.
Gotta watch some Columbo. I ain't watching Leverage. That show's lame.
That show's lame, and it's also in its first season at the moment.
Yeah.
So Elena and Jeremy talk about how, like, he's okay, like, everything's fine. I know I went underage drinking, but whatever. It's like, I'm gonna be okay.
Look, we were at the cemetery. It's fine, I guess.
Shit always happens like this at the cemetery. So Elena just says, good talk, kid, and she heads out. And then Jeremy turns around and he opens Bing.
Because he's like, and he starts immediately looking for vampires. Jeremy clocks this shit, like, so quick, too.
Yeah, he fucking, like, remember that whole montage about, like, fucking Bella searching for vampires on Google? And, like, going to these, like, shitty websites? No, like, fucking, he opens Bing and just types vampires and then just, like, looks at pictures of vampires. And then finds...
He saw this once, I think, maybe twice, of Anna's eyes going weird. And he immediately clocked
that was
vampires.
The only information that he received was, like, their eyes are getting real weird whenever I kiss her, and then, like, vampires, boom. Also, because, like, they studied vampires for the last couple of times they hung out.
Oh yeah, because he had to do the report
for some reason she wouldn't stop talking about fucking vampires. So, like, that's kind of Anna's own fault, really.
Anna's fault, but also it really tells you. It's once again we got Bella Swan, who now ranks dumber than Jeremy Gilbert, and that's impressive.
That's impressive because Jeremy Gilbert's an idiot.
Jeremy Gilbert deals like ibuprofen to people as hard drugs. He's dumb.
So back at the hotel that Anna's at, she walks in with her mother Pearl, who's like recovering from being in torpor for like 100 years. And
very good use of the word torpor.
Damon's there, and he's just like, "Hey, that was bullshit.
What the fuck is this shit?
What the fuck is this
bullshit?
What is this bullshit? You just
why do you get your mom back, but Catherine's not there?"
So yeah, he kind of like threatens Pearl by grabbing her throat, and Anna for some reason can't use her vampire strength to pull him off, but ignoring that, talks about how like you knew
2-on-1 situation.
You knew that Catherine was not in that fucking tomb when you asked me for help, and you just didn't tell me that. And like I've been doing all this shit. I've been fucking fighting with my brother, fighting with that girl who looks like Catherine, and like she's not even fucking there. But you get to go get your mother, and I just get hosed. I'm hosed.
I'm so mad.
I'm so fucking mad right now. And she's like, all right, so there was this guy that Catherine made like super in love with him, super in love with her. And
promised to turn him. And then when they were doing the little vampire like lynching party back in the 1800s, that's what it was. Yeah.
He let her out. And has been in contact with Catherine since the 80s. And
like the last they saw her was Chicago 1983.
And she knew Damon was out there looking for her, and she didn't give a fuck.
She doesn't care about you, Damon, at all. She could have found you at any time.
Damon just sort of backs off, and he's very upset about that information. That, oh yeah, she doesn't care about you at all. Get loser, fucking loser, or loser. We cut back to
weird little fact. Chicago 1983 was it saw the election of Chicago's first African American mayor, Harold Washington.
Awesome, cool.
So how about
Wait
that?
a minute, 1983 was the first?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's such a long time since like the 60s.
Oh yeah, it was a long way to go. I can't even remember when like.
God damn it, America! Why are you so racist? Fuck.
Wasn't it the like? I think I remember learning like who the first black mayor of Georgia was because in JoJo's canon, Smokey Brown beat him out.
Oh, Smokey!
Oh, the first black mayor of Georgia was Maynard Jackson in 1973. So 10 years after Maynard Jackson, Harold Washington gets elected mayor of Chicago.
That is so...
Yo, what the fuck, Chicago?
That is so weird, Chicago. So, Bonnie goes to check on her grandma and then realizes that, oh, she's dead. Sheila Bennett's just dead as fuck. She starts, like, crying and shaking her and screaming and tells Elena to get some help. And then she opens the spell book because she is immediately going into necromancy.
She's going straight to the necromancy spell. She's gonna
We're bringing her back.
We're bringing her. Jesus Christ, Bonnie, why? Why is moral and legal like options always like the last thing in your mind? You had to go straight to.
You gotta go straight to doing like
fire,
doing crimes.
She goes straight to crimes.
Elena calls the ambulance, but doesn't give an address. She just gives the street name.
She just says Oak Street.
She just says Oak Street.
Which is weird. Like, I hope she elaborated while Bonnie was going for the fucking necromancy pages.
That random blood bag that Damon brought into the tomb, like, when he threw it against the wall, like, it's dripping down and it lands on a vampire. And he's just like, oh, shit, blood. Oh, fuck.
Oh, hey, blood.
Awesome.
And he starts reviving everyone else.
Yeah, he gets everyone else up, and then it turns out that, like, Sheila dying didn't, like, pretty much, like, opened the tomb for all of the vampires.
Either that or they didn't get the seal up properly.
Or
like,
they didn't...
Something happened here,
or
and
they didn't
that
get
tomb is open.
Or they didn't get the seal up properly. And then that's the ending of the episode. This, like, shambling man comes out of the
shambling rag-covered man.
A shambling rag-covered man just slowly drags his way out of the tomb and looks around, and then we cut to the logo, and he says, "Eating a damn sandwich."
No one's gonna get that
No
one.
one's gonna get that fucking reference.
The ones who do, they'll like it though.
And that's it for the episode, I believe.
Yeah, that was a lot happening.
A bunch of shit happened, really.
Yeah,
half of it was like one scene, so that's kind of why this episode was a little quicker than the other ones.
And a little more scattershot with my memories on that. I was
Apparently.
like, okay, no. Yeah, because it was basically one like sequence with it was like one hotel sequence broken up.
It was one hotel sequence broken up, the setup to a party, and then a party, and then the witch stuff in between.
And all the stuff in the tomb, yeah. And just sometimes you get an intersperse of Matt and Caroline's like relationship stuff, which honestly was just. I usually don't like it because it's boring, but it was kind of nice to have a bit of a wind down from the insanity.
Yeah, also fucking Matt talking about how or Caroline talking about like, oh, you're a good person, man, and I feel like it's worth actually trying to be with you and stuff.
It's like, yeah!
Like, yeah, Matt!
Team Matt's still winning.
Team Matt! Matt's just a good dude.
That's a good dude.
Stefan will throw some wrestling moves on you, though.
Stefan will fucking axe bomber you and then fucking blast you with a flamethrower. Stefan wants the flamethrower. Stefan wants the what?
Damon's like gloomy and sad, and like he's sitting at a fireplace, and Stefan sits next to him, and I guess they're talking because Damon's just real sad.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, your life is entirely meaningless now. Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the Salvatore party.
Welcome to the Salvatore party. This is how I feel all the time. There's an episode of Hunter x Hunter that happened recently that I was watching with like my partner.
Yeah.
And it was the point where like Kurapika like auctions his family's eyeballs. Like he gets the eyeballs back in an auction and then gives them to the mob boss, and she's just like playing with them and shit, and he just has this look on his face like, I am fucking dead inside.
And that's just how Damon is right now.
And then the narrator just goes like, and Kurapika's fucking dead inside. And then the music starts playing, and it's like that. It's like,
yeah. Just all of this violence and bloodshed and anger towards his brother, fucking meaningless now.
No, there was no point. All this shit that he did, all the killing, all the games, all the nonsense of like being an antagonist, it's just like, wow, I did that for fucking nothing, and Catherine hates me. Awesome.
Oh. Fuck me, I guess.
I guess that's the end of Damon being a bad guy.
That's gonna be the switch around, I guess. That's gonna be the move to the heel turn or the face turn for him.
That's how you get the face turn. Our songs are "Can't Fight It" by Oh Mercy.
I don't know them.
"Before It Gets Better" by Early Mart. What?
Nope.
"Answer to Yourself" by The Soft Pack. "In a Cave" by Tokyo Police Club, which I bet played when they were in a cave.
They probably played while they were in a cave.
Got "Every Summer" by U.S. Royalty. Out Tonight" by The Steps. "All You Do Is Talk" by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, which I actually know.
You actually know that one.
They're a psychedelic rock band. They're pretty cool. They
the surprise deep cut that Ash recognizes moment.
Yes, Black Rebel Motorcycle Club's pretty good. They sound similar to another band I really like called the Black Angels. They're just kind of like they're kind of like the fucking Roy Orbison, Bad to the Bone types, but they also kind of have like a psych rock vibe.
Oh, like George Thorogood.
Like George Thorogood, but like also they're like half George Thorogood and like half late stage Beatles. Where they can just kind of get weird with their sound a little bit. I'm cool with that. And then big sad boy song "Run" by Leona Lewis.
Surprising appearance by Leona Lewis.
I think this is before she made it like real fucking big.
Like
I remember she had an advertisement for specifically Final Fantasy 13.
What?
I swear to God, like they started doing this thing with the Final Fantasy games where they got like real musicians, and for some reason Final Fantasy 13's commercial was like, I think it was Leona Lewis.
Okay, well, so this was like 2 years after Bleeding Love had been out. So yeah, this was during like that peak era for Leona Lewis.
Precipitous Uprising.
The Precipitous Uprising. She's still like, wow. Actually, no, she has not had an album out since 2013.
What the? I guess she's got other shit to do. I don't know.
She's apparently doing The Voice UK, The X Factor, the band.
That probably gives her more money than any of the shit that she's been doing.
Okay, so her last, like one of her last credits is Queen of the Universe, which is a drag show.
Also, apparently,
a judge on.
Yeah, apparently she does acting and reality shows, and that's about it.
Yeah. So hey, she's still getting that money.
Hey, get that! Oh, she was Grisabella in Cats, the music.
In the musical, not in the 2019 movie, thankfully.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
She had an album in
crazy.
2015, though.
I'm having to look up that Final Fantasy for. Yes, her song "My Hands" was used in the international release of Final Fantasy 13.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 13.
Why does every podcast we do, we somehow bring it back to Final Fantasy?
I don't know. Well, wait, what did we do with the other podcasts that involved Final Fantasy?
Wrestle Boys had fucking Final Fantasy 10 or 8 as like.
Oh, it's YUNA.
10-2. Yeah, YUNA, brother.
Hey, YUNA, brother.
They sponsored like SmackDown with Final Fantasy 10-2.
I think it was Final
it somehow
Fantasy.
Always goes.
I think it was Final Fantasy 10 because 10-2 came in 2003.
Yeah, you're right. So it's Final Fantasy 10. It always somehow comes back to Final Fantasy in some weird way.
I just love that segment of Taz like playing Final Fantasy 10-2, like he's playing the FMV of Yuna using her guns.
And trying to talk like he's playing the game.
And he's talking like he's playing the fucking game, and that's like the first. That's like the first hour of the game after her fucking concert, where she goes, "I know," that one song.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 13, the only RPG where you can put a roll of quarters on the A button and beat the final boss. 100% true.
100% true.
It had this fucking like slot machine thing where instead of picking your skills, you just hit the A button and it would automatically select the skills.
I hate it.
It was terrible. They never did it again. I think that'll about do it for us.
Yeah.
We're here.
We're on wherever you can find a podcast.
We're on wherever you can find a podcast. We're on YouTube, Tumblr, all that shit.
Ash Nightshade and Mega Fighter Free for free.
Yeah.
So we hope you have a good time. Don't party at cemeteries.
Don't party at cemeteries. Don't party at cemeteries. And also, Stefan had a fucking flamethrower. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, watch out for vampires with flamethrowers.
Stefan, get the flaming weapon.
Chad, cool, man. What are you doing? I think I'm playing Final Fantasy X-2, baby. This is awesome. Look at that. There's YUNA. Yeah. YUNA, that's the girl, man. You gotta get down. Final Fantasy, bro.
This thing is unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, it's great. So look at this. Hit this thing right here.
What is that?
Ow! Punch.
What the hell is that?
It's a cool jockey.